Hey, welcome back, everybody. We have another Kusnick Museum Hot Pack. Series 10 just arrived. Let's hear the angels sing. Oh, Series 10. Series 10. We bought another 40 packs of these bad boys. And let's open 10 of them. That's how many we usually get through. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, ooh, minis. 9 and 10. Well, I've got the whole set here. What the heck? Oh, those are just extras, I believe. We'll get through these over at the Kusnick Museum and Prospect Reports. Usually one rookie card, one Hall of Fame card, and one hit at least per pack. There's Barry Larkin. This famous 90 score set with 12,462 cards. Not really, but there were a bunch. Mark Gardner. And there's Tom Acker. And that is the facsimile. Not signed. 59. Doesn't look like it was signed. Bernie Williams on the 90 rookie. He had a great career. Does he belong in the Hall of Fame? I don't know. There's Vladimir Nunez. I think that Acker was just some great vintage. Vladimir Nunez with the Mavericks, High Desert Mavericks. And then a second hit right below that is the great Brian Giles. 4,009 out of 6,000. What? There were 6,000 of these. Brian Giles was the man for those 90s buccos. He was really, really good player. Gino Petralli, Carlos Martinez, love Upper Deck cards. Brian Holman, Radinsky, don't call me Michael Jackson. Pope Don Paul, we love him, and Hans Montero on the 2023 first Bowman. All right, what a way to start off. 2 hits in that pack. Sometimes you'll get 2. Sometimes you'll get a few Hall of Famers. Sarasota Red Sox top prospect Antron Sieber. I'm saying he didn't wake it. Mike Scott. Rick Leach. Rick Dempsey with the Dodgers. Chad Kruger. Stan Javier. Wayne Tollison. Willie E.T. McGee. Bill Kruger from Waukegan. Boom. Greg Walker. Glenn Wilson. Man, get your back flat. What are you doing like that? Taking a Joe Altobelli, nice Alto. He was the winning manager, 83, I believe, World Series. And there's another hit, Mitch Leiden. That is 6,000, 3,668 out of 6,000 on the Old Judge. I do not remember these. Definitely don't remember being numbered out of 6,000. Steve Hosey, where's he from? He's got some Charleston connection. Maybe he played in minor league in Charleston. Robin Yount, Hall of Famer. Grissom laying down a... What's he doing? Gen Z doesn't know. Rusty Meacham will sign through the mail. Wait till Otis sees us. He loves us. Dwayne Ward, Mickey Moordini, and Mark Portugal. There's Tony Gwynn on the Boom Dream Team. Tom Barrett, Kelly Mann, Jose Vizcaino, Randy Nozick. Mark Lemmer, Jose De Jesus. There's Chad Renfro out of 6,000. Chad, don't call me Mel Renfro. Little minis. Dave West, Tony Ray Fossis, Jim Corsi, George Canali, Ed Whited, Tom Acker again on the 60. Little Tom Acker run, 59 and 60. Unsigned again. And there is one that's signed. Raylan Heredia on the first Bowman, Green Ice 2024. Wow. Is that an insert or is that signed potentially in a spring training site or something? Bill Swift, blowing a bubble. Got to get all cards with a blowing a bubble signed. Another baby child is born. Henry Cotto. Chris Bosio. Chris Beasley, Mike Hartley, Bill Wegman. He has a new book out. There's Haas Montero again. And there's the old 54 Bowman, I believe. Gil Cone. who was signing up until a year ago. I don't know if he's still living or not. Never sent to him. Jared Blasdell, Terry Steinbach, Eddie Zosky, he'll sign. John Moses, Darren Dalton, Jeff Cowboy Brantley, Randy Myers, no relation. Jeff Ballard, John, don't call me Rich Dobson, Bo Diaz, Tony Mitchell, 1321 out of 6,000. Gotta love these old Judge cards. Todd Zeal, Rick Ankiel, that's pretty sweet right there on the top prospect card. Checklist with the Cannons. Rick Ankiel came back as a outfielder after he couldn't find the plate. Wes Anderson, Florida Marlins. And there's Mr. 21, Paul O'Neill. Used to like to watch him play. Jerome Walton, Monty Ferris Wheel, Tom Browning, Darrell Hamilton, Mark Gubaza, who will sign with a G, Jose De Leon. We hardly knew you. How about this? Gavin Floyd, top prospect. Jim Clancy, he'll sign. Pat Gaylord Perry. Brian, what's in the hole, man? Ed Whitson. Jimmy Key. Chuck Harry Carey. John Cangelosi. Jesse Orozco. John Abbott and Costello. Jeff, don't call me Don Robinson. Greg Olson, who charges $2. Boone, put him in the center. Keith and Kevin, the two Mitchells, not brothers. Second cousins. Oh, there's another one, Roberto and Sandy. They were brothers. Cal and Billy, they are brothers. Chris and Tony are brothers. Gary and Dwight, who are cousins down in Tampa. John Farrell, those would be good to get double signed. Tyler Green, Joey Hamilton, and Mark Smith. Remember that name because there's a famous guy from my hometown named Mark Smith. Hensley Bam Bam Mullins, Mike Blowers, Mickey, Weston, West Virginia, Bobby Smell the Rose, Tino Martinez, Eric Anthony, Joe, don't call me Al Oliver, Jack Doherty, and there's another Chad Renfro. Boom. We'll use the same thing right there. Max Alvis on the 70 tops with the chaw. What's he chewing on? I don't know. Max Alvis, Lee Guterman, Mark Williamson, Eric Plunk, Mark Davis, Bam Bam Mullins again, Frank Banana Tanana, Mark Guthrie, Craig Grebeck, Adam Peterson, and Jerry Don Gleaton, who I haven't sent to in quite some time. There's a top loader back there. That gets me wondering what's going on. 2 rhinos in a row. Keith Miller, who works as an agent. Donald Harris, who we got a couple times last week in Series 9. There's Frankie T with a rookie card. We were all hunting for that card in this 90 score set. Jerron Cerruti, Eric Principal Yelding, Tim Raines, another Hall of Famer, Reed Johnson for the Blue Jays. Ron Reed Johnson. And there's one right back to back. Craig Swan, who matched his facsimile autograph pretty closely. Hats off to Craig Swan. Used to be eat some innings back in his day. Bryn Smith will sign through the mail. Paul Ossenmacher, Craig Lefferts, Mike Gardner, Larry Anderson with an E, Dave Head Hollins, Mike Remlinger, Mike Phil Sims, Kelly Eric Downs, Rafael Ramirez. There's one of the hard card out of number 1 out of 125, Adam Miller. And there's a hit behind it, Craig Paquette, who we just got through the mail not too long ago. Is he even visible over there? Get in there, Craig. Now what's this? Aiden Miller, 2024, tops, Power Prospect. Pretty sweet there. Number 1 out of 125. Put him in front of Tom Acker. And that's a boom. That's at least 2 more, I think. 3 more. Don Kelly, top prospect. Not really. Dave Parker, put him in the Hall of Fame, people. Wilson Alvarez, who threw a no-hitter in his second start with the White Sox. Boom. Wilson Alvarez. We've got too many hits to put up here. these over here. Michael Ivy would like these little things. Back here in the stack, Doug Jones, we hardly knew you. Dave, Bill Gallagher. Scott Bale That Hay. Charlie Huff with a knuckleball grip. You got to love that. Juan Samuel. Bill Doran. Jeff Blauser. Terry Steinbach. Mike, remember the Jeff Coates. Dickie Marathon. Tom Acker again on the 57. We got a little run of Tom Acker cards. 57, 59, and 60. Boom, put that back there. Love the 57 set. Mark Langston, Mike Heath, who charges $10. Junior Felix, Jimmy Key, Lonnie Smith, Checklist. Jeff Reed will sign. Jeff Innes will not. Deshays might. Armstrong will for $5. And there's a Emmanuel Tejada on the first Bowman card. Little chrome action. Put that up there, back there. Boom. And last one, Ryan Howard. He was a top prospect, and he panned out quite nicely, I have to say. Disappeared almost overnight. Ricky Henderson, Hall of Famer. Jeff Fisher, Kevin Blankenship, Stan Belinda with the spectacles, Pat Austin, Greg Smith, Kevin No Moss, Dean Jim Palmer, Keith Kiki Jones, Tyler Houston, I remember him as a top prospect catcher from Texas. Jeff Jackson, Greg Gore, Raylan Heredia again. This is number 11 out of 99. We have to check on him. Put him over here with his first Bowman. Put Brian Giles back in the second row. Hojo with a nice Vernon Wells painting. Delano DeShields, Sean Dunston, Willie E.T. McGee, McGriff, Eddie Murray, Biggio, Dibble, nice. And welcome to the Chop Shop, Dave Justice. 400 home runs, Dave Winfield. And the last card of Series 10, number 1, Hans Montero again. Nice. So what a hit. Tell you what, this is nice. Series 10 starting off quite nicely. If you haven't gone over there, I'll leave a link always in the description down below. Go over and just check the page out and join the page. You don't have to buy hot packs, as I always say. Join the page for good conversation and a lot of fun over there. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, click right there. And if you missed the last Wednesday's video, when we finished up Series 9, I'll leave a link right there. Thanks for being with me today, though, and we will see you soon!